Technology is benefiting all segments of the community in, first of all, telephone service, which was the first objective of establishing Gila River Telecommunications, and now they're benefiting from broadband 35 years later. Especially now that we're living in the virtual world, there's benefit to having broadband technology here in the community.
I mean, COVID has just uncovered the gap in technology, and that includes whether you're an elder and you need to be able to stay in contact with people at home. As far as family and friends, we needed that much more. We need that connection. We need that connection and need that training.
We always need network engineers. We need plant engineers as we grow our physical network, which is the wires and things that hang from poles and get buried in the ground. We need people to do that work. We also need people to program the equipment it connects to. And we also need people who can interact and interface with our customers and clients and perform in-home installations and customer support.
GRIC already gets asked by other tribes to help out in different ways, whether it's governmental, with utilities. GRTI is contacted quite often, from other tribes that are interested in creating telecommunications companies. And it's been naturally leads to questions about how to educate and train and keep talent within each of the tribal nations. So we can take that message, the framework, the success stories, and we can help other communities utilize what we've learned along the way to do the same thing in their communities.
My roles and responsibilities include coordinating meetings and locations, the talent, everything we need to produce short films, documentaries, PSAs, making sure that our signal, our transmission is good quality, good voice, good audio, and that all our viewers are able to view our channel properly. In our community, they offer a GRIC scholarship program which pays for your education. So that's a really big deal because it allows you to go to any school that you want. And we have our own telecommunications facility. We have our own utility authority as well. We have our own farming company. So there's a lot that Gila River has to offer, and you just need to find what your passion is, and the tribe will be there to support you 100% of the way.
GRTI provided me with a career that I've grown to love. Without GRTI, I never really would have discovered my passion for graphic design, and I wouldn't have had the urge to pursue higher education in that field. And GRTI also provided me with the tools and resources to go back to school and to focus more on graphic design. And I'm really grateful for that. And hopefully there's more opportunities for other community members to do the same.
I got hired to install DishNet for the community in 2001. So I got my foot in the door doing that, and then eventually moved up into the central office. I've been able to get certifications and get more education since I've been with Gila River Telecom. Other tribal entities look up to Gila River as we're doing things that other communities aren't doing. For us to be, I want to say, a leader in that aspect, and it feels like we're doing something good here at GRTI, going forward to help the community and also to help other communities go forward in their telecom.
Some of the goals that DCI has is to further the education of the community and our young people. We hope perhaps one day we'll have a training facility where we'll be able to give hands-on experience, perhaps have classrooms. Gila River Telecommunications has assisted many tribes who are interested in starting their own telephone company or building their own broadband network. We invite them to come out and take a tour of the community, or we have meetings with them. We show them our central offices and we answer any questions that they may have with us. We tell them what lessons we learned to help them create their own network. And I think that if we had a training center, we could share this with them as well, and I think it would be very beneficial to everyone.
One of the ways that we can achieve building a new training center is through funding. We're currently looking at what options do we have out there for grants, some type of support to help make that a reality.
When we make trips to Washington, D.C. and meet with the various agencies, it takes some understanding and education to share with what life is like for Native America. We share our successes and we also share our struggles. So that is the foundation for them to understand why it's important to fund our programs here.
Well, having a dedicated revenue stream, no matter what department we're referring to within our company, helps us establish long-term goals and plans and ways to accomplish those. For instance, we're going to be upgrading our core networking equipment, then we know that perhaps we need personnel down the road who have those advanced skill sets, so we can set aside for training or attempting to find personnel that have those skill sets. A process like a technology learning center would be really great because we could also focus the programs that are offered to target the knowledge that we need for our organization or any organization that's technology focused within the community by the community itself.
The careers are going to come. They're going to come, they're going to be there. There's always going to be need for software developers, help desk technicians, people that pull cable, people that lay fiber, and then those surrounding jobs that are not IT specific, marketing, social media, video production. All these jobs kind of are going to be feeding off of those IT careers. There's a need there. DCI is identifying that need and training people into that population.
That's one of the main goals, is to help as many communities that maybe have had a little bit tougher time accessing technology and information, and we want to help as many as we can. So we're starting where we know the best, and that's this community, and we want to create the programs and the success stories that then we can take outside the community and help as many communities as possible.